Tell us how the Reload technology app works.
Well, what we've got is now, as we've said earlier, we've nailed down all of the other variables. What we've done in our app is, instead of having to sacrifice cases and guesstimate where your actual annealing point is, we've used some basically fancy maths to do it. What we've done is we've taken the geometry of a case as a starting point, because all chambers are different. We've taken the CIP geometries to give everybody a starting point. We've listed those CIP governing dimensions for a case in the app, where you can pre-select a 308 Winchester, 260 Remington, 6.5 Creedmoor, and that will give you a baseline for all your cartridge dimensions. From your cartridge dimensions, you will take a caliper, a micrometer preferably, and then fine-tune those dimensions to the point that you have them accurately sized in the app. Using that input, we will then get a very, very accurate and consistent method for calculating, using our derived equations that we've done through our testing. Using those inputs, we will then get an estimated time for your specific case. And that will then be the baseline for your case moving forward.
And how does the app work with the Reload Annealer we see next to you?
What we'll have is, the app is very simple. It communicates to the Reload Annealer via Bluetooth. Your profile is stored online, so if you lose your phone, you never actually lose any of your data, because none of the data is stored on your phone. What you'll have is, once you've turned on the app, you'll pair it like any other Bluetooth device through your phone's Bluetooth menu. Once you've paired it, you will then open your app, log into your account on the app, enter your cartridge details, and once you've entered your cartridge details and paired the Reload Annealer to the phone, you will see an option to send data to your device. Once you click send, it sends it via Bluetooth and adjusts it. You then also have the option to start and stop the machine. It gives you a log when you annealed, how many cases you've annealed for that batch. You can also, through the app, identify individual batch numbers. So if you have different lots of brass that you've weight sorted and batch sorted, you can have individual lots for each of those loads and lots of brass in the app, so that you can keep track of where you are with each batch of brass.
And tell us about the automated case feeder and why it's important.
Bringing technology to the annealing field, it doesn't help having an incredibly accurate machine and then manually having to feed cases in. We're there to solve problems, not make another problem. So having a machine that can automatically do cases and sitting and feeding in case by case makes no sense. So the differentiating factor here is having a fully integrated system. Cases in the top, get cases out the bottom. There's no human interaction, there's no fiddling with the machine. You set it once and you run it. There's no having to fiddle with it, setting it, getting it right, and changing cases between it, because nobody shoots just one rifle. Is a very simple setting. There's no Allen keys that you have to adjust. You change your feeder plate and you change your caliber plate. The other settings are done through your phone. It's all logged. So it's about making it simpler. Shooting's complicated enough with all the other things we have to worry about. Let's not make it more complicated by making annealing appear to be voodoo.